Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our final live broadcast for today. And I have to tell you, secretly, I love I Told You So. I mean, I really do. I don't get any joy, particularly, but I told you that social networks change all the time. And for those of you that are in my last boot camp, we watched some changes taking place. But now, as we get close to the end of the year, we're going to see more and more changes. The truth is that there has never been a better time for all of you to be involved in some kind of a direct sales or network marketing business. More and more people are jumping on LinkedIn, registering for LinkedIn, creating profiles that they are literally overwhelming LinkedIn. And so while LinkedIn is endeavoring to provide the level of services for those of us that are paying for it that we expect, from time to time, some of them aren't going to work. And when you know what's coming, when you know how to take advantage of some of their best features, you can actually beat your competition to the best prospects on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn and everyone in network marketing are in the middle of a perfect storm of opportunity that started earlier this year due to the worsening economy. Inflation, higher gas prices, higher prices of groceries, higher prices of everything. Rising interest rates have decimated the mortgage business, decimated the real estate industry. And when the real estate industry starts to slow down, well, interior designers start to slow down. The sale of furniture starts to slow down. The sale of big ticket items slow down. And when that happens, stores or companies that service peripheral industries to the real estate industry, they start to slow down too. And people are going to be let go, which is one of the reasons why in the last 90 days, July, August, and September, 30 million professionals joined LinkedIn. LinkedIn is growing faster than ever before in its 20-year history. Professionals joining LinkedIn in record numbers have created a tidal wave of activity that are overwhelming LinkedIn systems. Again, LinkedIn added 30 million professional users in July, August, and September. LinkedIn's explosive growth has forced them to make significant format changes. And that's going to put you in a position to capitalize on them when you know how. Paula, did you have a question? Let me unmute Paula for just a second.
No, I'm good. Oh,
okay. All right.
Thank you.
Network marketing companies always thrive in a bad economy. Network marketing leaders make more money as people rush to join a business as the economy deteriorates. And many network marketers will do more business in the next 2 months than they did all year as a direct result of what's happening. Some of you may have already gotten a notice, but LinkedIn is changing the way they deliver notifications. And Sandy, one of my coaching students, experienced a change. And then she noticed that she's not getting notifications of birthdays. So I used to get a couple of birthday notifications all the time. All of a sudden they stopped. So she wrote to LinkedIn. They said, we apologize for the inconvenience. We're always looking to improve our products, and a recent relevance update may cause you to receive only certain or no birthday notifications. No birthday notifications. Why would they do that? Well, maybe someone who put the whole thing together, these new updates and changes, they forgot. Another possibility that I watched happen before on Facebook was that Facebook, LinkedIn, every social network is always studying the actions and activity of its members. My happy birthday strategy, which is probably one of the most effective, amazing strategies. Been teaching it for 26 years. Facebook noticed that people were changing their birthdays so often that now they limit the number of times you can change your birthday. What's possible is that LinkedIn is beginning to notice the same thing. Told you that strategy was phenomenal. Okay, so the more and more people that are going in there and changing their birthdays, triggering a mass number of notifications. So LinkedIn is looking at that. How it's going to end? Who knows? A few years back, I came up with such a phenomenal script that so many people used. And it was a copy and paste thing. It was brilliant. And within 4 days, LinkedIn flagged it as spam because so many people were using it. That's why we tell you, when you start sending out some initial messages, you need to customize them a little bit. Putting the person's name at the beginning can be customization enough. Changes are coming. So 30 million professionals have joined LinkedIn. Most of them are looking to change jobs. So LinkedIn has added some new profile features. The open to work frame around the picture is another one. Imagine being able to scroll down a list of salespeople who are looking for something else, teachers that are looking for something else, massage therapists, retail salespeople that are looking for something else. They are open to work. Has made it easier than ever before to connect with people and engage them in a conversation where casually you can identify whether the person on the other end needs what you have, would want what you have. Unfortunately, a lot of network marketers don't go through the process of trying to have a conversation. So they send a connection request And as soon as they're connected, they hit people with the pitch. Hi, Betty. It's nice to be connected. Now, this may or may not be of interest to you because I just had to throw it out there. But I'm looking for a few people that want to make money online. If it's not for you, no big deal. But I just wanted you to know about. Or some variation of that. By the hundreds of thousands. LinkedIn is looking for everybody to pay for the service. Granted, you could use it for free, but they have to defend their system. They have to defend it. Nobody is going to pay for LinkedIn if every day they log in and they've got 15 or 20 or 30 messages from people trying to sell them on an income opportunity. The beautiful thing is that everything I'm teaching you is congruent with the true nature of how social networks work. Connecting with someone can be easy when there's perceived value between you and the person you're trying to reach out to. So, LinkedIn has changed the format to connecting with other people. Initially, we had the connect button. And then once you were connected, you could follow them. Or you could directly look to connect, you could directly look to follow, or you could directly look to message. Now, LinkedIn would prefer for you to message because you're only allowed so many free messages and then they can start charging you. Follow is a feature that they really began to emphasize last year. When you connect with somebody, you're automatically following them. The original connection format was connect, send them a message at the same time. Because when you hit the connect button, there's a built-in message. This is a standalone message. And then finally, follow. Last year, LinkedIn started to allow everybody to post things and make the post visible on your profile. Again, to reveal more about you to the people that were looking at it. So for about 4 months, whatever you posted would appear on your profile. And then LinkedIn made a switch. And they created the term content creator. And when you're a content creator, so people can see the things that you were posting, it replaced the connect button with follow. Now, for somebody to follow you, and then the process was follow somebody that you want to connect with. Then message them, like the things that they do. Try to build a relationship with them based on their activity, and then send them a connection request. And the truth is that this takes longer than just sending somebody a direct connection request. While LinkedIn is telling everybody to become a content creator, I'm telling you, leave it alone. Because everything that you're posting will still be visible, will still be seen. Now, your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. Readjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details because they're making some changes. Understanding the dynamic use of LinkedIn and new ways people communicate with each other. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market and industry. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders, and influencing your audience with effective posting and efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. That's it. LinkedIn has changed their format for connecting. The original connection format, as we showed, was connect, message, and follow. And that's what the tabs look like. And over the last 5 weeks, they've changed the composition of the tabs. Follow now has a plus sign. Message now has an icon of a message, and connect, stick figure with a plus mark. Why are they doing that? Why the change? They're doing those changes to frustrate the computer people that are developing robots to go in, locate the message button, locate the follow button, and just build lists automatically. Throwing the plus or the message or the connect, the person of the image, slows that down. Actually, it nullifies it. So these robot designers have to go back and make changes. The fastest connection format is still going to be connect with somebody. And when we're sending a connection request, there's a built-in opportunity to send them a message. Once you're connected, then you could message these people back and forth. And once you're connected, you can follow them. Now, it's easy to find who you're looking for on LinkedIn because, again, they've changed their searching features. They're making it easier to connect with the best people. So when we're looking at open to work, you want to focus on these sections: the profile headline and cover, the story and content in the about section of the profile, the visible daily activity, the list of jobs in the experience section, and finally, the number of connections they have. But now we're beginning to see another phase to that open to work frame. So people that are into web page creation, people that are into branding, people that are into recruiting, supplying leads, are putting that open to work frame around them, because then they're not saying they are looking for work. Open to work for them means they're looking for business. Looking for business. All right, so that's right, Peter. We have a coaching session at 5:30. Now, for the last 3 months, as LinkedIn and Facebook have been making significant changes, I've been quietly working on something new that generates more nonstop leads that turn immediately into customers, distributors, and sales than you can believe, even if you hate marketing and selling. LinkedIn's latest changes make it easier to instantaneously position you as a person of influence, so people will reach out to you and ask you about your business faster. So whether you're an old friend, a loyal student, a new student, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take their business to the next level, this new information will give you an unfair advantage over your competition. It will enable you to beat your competition to the best prospects for your business. specifically on LinkedIn, but you could apply it to Facebook as well. And sign them up in your business. Because Unfair Advantage gives you a crystal ball when it comes to identifying perfect prospects for your business. So you know in advance who is a perfect prospect, and you'll know how to attract them to you. Just by changing Craig's profile. Adding different words, making him more visible. This is what happened.
Craig, is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, would you share with everybody what happened?
Well, yes, to be honest, I really thought that this was just a lot of hype. I really did, but I said, well, I'll go ahead and try it anyway. So you got my Facebook profile cover and changed my picture, took some things off, and to my surprise, I got immediately after that 6 friend requests from qualified prospects. It was really amazing, professional people. Got 1 request from the vice president of the Yamaha Corporation I used to work with, and it was amazing on that. I got many new people and old people commenting on my new profile page, and I've never had that before. They liked the profile page. I got 2 people asking me to join my internet business. It was absolutely crazy. They just sent a message and said, Craig, can I join your internet business? The reason why they never knew I had an internet business. You know, I said that I was a music education director, and, you know, I was a wellness educator, and that's it. And then when you went in and changed my header in LinkedIn and changed my intro in Facebook, then it just blew up like crazy. Now, I do have now 4,400 people, and it's just going like crazy. And I love it when I never had people to just come in and ask, may I join your internet business? And I never talked to them before about it. But because my Facebook profile page said that, then whenever they clicked, my introduction or my header showed every time. And one guy said, well, I'm so happy to see all the things that you do. So on all my things that are listed on my header and in my intro, I'm getting responses on all of those. It's just amazing. I never knew something like that would even exist.
Craig,
Lane. After our first coaching session where we opened everything up on his profile.
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process. And to be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company with, first of all, he sent me a message, a LinkedIn message, and I guess I didn't see it quick enough. He was so excited to talk to me that he actually picked up the phone within a couple hours later. And he said, what are you doing, Lane? What are you doing? And then we had a we had a conversation, and I said, yeah, I'm with this new company. And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I was pretty excited.
Now, let me hop over here. And for those of you that spent last weekend with me, the recorded sessions for our fall retreat are all loaded up. The videos are in place. 10 big secrets never talked about. How to connect with whales, how people make money online. The feedback that I got from folks that watched on Saturday, the $1 Million Mindset, really warmed my heart. Because this session particularly reinforces everybody that was there. For those of you that watch it, you know what we're talking about. Reinforce all of you to understand that all of you can be successful. It's all about the way you think, but more important than that, you could keep telling yourself you're going to be successful, you're going to be successful. But at the end of the day, what's going to reinforce your success is engaging in a process that immediately works. Immediately. Start bringing people into your business and watch how quickly it goes. Build your confidence. Absolutely builds your confidence. And that's what it's all about. How to close more sales in less time. Texting tactics that produce results. And then we went into the 90-day game plan, where we gave all of the participants step-by-step instructions on what to do to move up the ranks of your business. We gave everybody a copy of Think and Grow Rich. And then on Sunday, how to win over people that are more successful than you. How to separate the real deal from the scam. Everything that you needed to be successful is right here. You just have to implement what we shared with all of you. And there is absolutely nothing to slow you down. Nothing to prevent you from going to the top of your business. The importance of systems and duplication. And then we laid out a game plan for all of you. Your 90-day game plan can start on November the 1st. So ideally, you're all getting ready, preparing, getting your profiles up, tweaked. You're identifying the target audiences that you want to connect with. And something that's producing immediate results. Make some changes on your profile. That's all it takes. At the beginning of the
Yeah, I
week,
saw it.
at the beginning of the week, I heard from Robert, who I worked with earlier in the year. And Robert has a unique sales proposition. But once you know who needs it, once you know who wants what you're looking for, you're golden. So I got this at the beginning of the week. I hope this finds you well. I had to reach out and let you know. I've never been busier in my business. I guess it finally clicked. It's going to click for all of you. It's going to click. It clicks for everybody. Oh, I forgot we qualified for a trip to Cancun. And we heard from Vincent in our October boot camp. I booked 2 appointments from LinkedIn leads, one for a client, customer, and one for a potential team member. You're all, every one of you, sitting on a gold mine when you belong to LinkedIn. take a few simple steps. And there is absolutely nothing to prevent you from going to the top of your business. Now, behind every story is a story. So when you hear these stories of somebody who got into your business and in the first 30 days rose to the top of the company, you have to ask yourself, is that duplicatable? Most likely he was in another company and then he went into yours and brought a whole bunch of people with him. Is that duplicatable? No. Unless you start connecting with unhappy network marketers, bring those unhappy networkers into your business, and that is duplicatable. As a matter of fact, that is so duplicatable. Anybody could do it, which is the reason that we had our fall retreat, because we wanted to show all of you just how the process works, how you can build a business. Nothing, absolutely nothing is standing in your way to going all the way to the top of your company. Nothing. So I'm going to pop over here on LinkedIn and I want to bring up Francisco. And so I'm doing a Facebook Live right now. I'm sorry, a LinkedIn Live. We're broadcasting this simultaneously. I want to bring up Francisco. We're broadcasting this on Facebook. We're broadcasting this on LinkedIn. Pella, you don't add. First, you copy the image and you send it.
I know I did copy it. It's just not working. Anyway, I don't know.
Well, let's see.
I'm having issues.
You're having issues. Let me show you. Okay. So you I'm going to copy the image first. All right.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to come down here and I'm going to paste it all by itself.
Right.
Okay. Then I send it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was trying to do it all at once with the text, and then the image would go at the bottom.
That's right.
Oh, okay. All
Now
right.
you
Thank you.
You little nugget of information.
Well, it was just bugging me, so I had to ask you.
No, I know. And that's why I'm here.
I know.
That's why I'm here. I don't want anything to slow you down. You know what you got to do.
I do.
You feel
Thank
better.
you.
You feel better about it today?
I do. Thank you.
You're
It
welcome.
helped a lot yesterday. Thank you.
You're welcome. So for all of you, nothing, absolutely nothing can prevent you. For those of you that are my coaching students, this is the way it works. You tell me what you need. You say, I don't want any of you to delay a nanosecond Something troubling you, you send a message to me over here, I'll figure it out, and get it right back to you. November is going to be an unbelievable month. But everybody keeps asking me about Francisco. How did he do it? Is it something that you could do? So at the end of August, he'd worked his way up. He had a team of 72,000 people. Keep in the back of your mind, a year earlier, had about 6,000. He brought a big network marketer over that had a team of 600,000 people. The beginning of August, he's living the network marketing dream. There's nothing, absolutely nothing that he did or he's doing that you can't be doing. But at the end of the month, he added something. In the last 7 days, your strategies and script enabled me to enroll 25 people. 25 people. Is that duplicatable? Yes. You just have to understand what's going on. You're reaching out to people, you're connecting with people. How did he connect with that big, incredibly successful network marketer? He didn't go on LinkedIn looking for him. If he did, he couldn't find him. But he's constantly connecting with people that share his passion for other things in other network marketing companies. Insurance people can connect with other people in insurance. You're both in the same industry. And so every month he makes it his business to connect with a network marketer that shares his passion or interest in a particular subject. So one of the people that he connected with that responded to one of his posts, when he started to have a conversation with him, he says, "Hey, what's I'm really glad you like my post. What's new?" And she came back and she says, "Oh, things are not going so well in the company. We may be going to another company." Really? What's going on? Well, our top guy says that the company's doing some funny things. Really? Man, I'd love to talk to him. She not only gave Francisco the contact information, she interceded. She sent a message to the guy, called him up and said, "Listen, there's somebody I think you need to talk to. There's a fellow. He's been a friend of mine on LinkedIn for 3 years. He is the man when it comes to knowing how to build a business on LinkedIn or Facebook. I really think you should talk to him." So we did. The downline edified Francisco to a point where when Francisco started to talk to him, again, it's all about learning about the other person. That's it. Learning about the other person. What do they need? What do they need? Do they have something? A problem that can be solved by working with you? And then you're golden. I don't necessarily want to oversimplify the process, but it's really not that complicated. You're all learning to dance. The more time you spend on a dance floor dancing with other people, the better you're going to get. So posting, changing dates, causing notifications that he could react to, he could respond to, starting conversations with people. Some of these people he's been connected to for years. But things change in our lives, things change in their lives. 25 people, Monday through Friday is 5 days, 5 people a day. Is that impossible? No. Is it doable? Absolutely. Nothing. Absolutely nothing should stop you from reaching out to people making connections and having conversations. All right, so I'm going to pop out of my account for a minute. Whoops. And I'm going to jump into Mohammed's account. Mohammed's one of my coaching students who is graciously letting you all look over my shoulder. So let's come over here to his network for just a minute. So you've got 2,800 friends. Plenty of people. Let's go to the message. And let's go over here and look. So you have the original format for messages. And LinkedIn is in the process of changing them. When is it going to change for you? When it changes. So you're talking to okay, so just looking at this, the next question would be, have you ever worked with any? Have you ever worked with any? So she's looking to make $60,000 to $75,000. Operations quality coach. So she's been here for 3 years, 3 months. Okay, so she wants a better salary and there's no growth. She's familiar with network marketing. Has she ever worked with that? And then from there, why do you want to leave? Okay, so now when she comes back after that next question, the next part of this is going to be relatively simple. Stand by. Okay. So we have an end in mind. But you have to remember she's working. She's working, which can be a good thing because now she can start part-time and build it up. But you have to be able to show her if she's making this kind of money now, this is what she wants to make. You have to be able to talk to her, not from the standpoint of signing up 1 or 2 people a day. You have to be able to show her, and we've got scripts for this. Big picture. You're going to do a project launch to help her become one of the top earners in the company, leaders in the company. You're doing great with her so far. And let's look at Kirtley. Okay, so she's looking for a sales recruiter or corporate recruiter role. These are the kinds of people that you want to be talking to. Been online for 7 years. Got laid off. Open to work. Talent acquisition. So she went from retail fitness home advisor, full-time sales recruiter. There is no faster, easier way. Let's come up here. How many people in the mortgage business on LinkedIn? 1,790,000. How many are looking for something else? 5,600. Want to start a new career? Folks, you're all sitting on gold mines. If you're not talking to 5, 10, 15, or 20 people every day, you could be. If you're not closing 2 or 3 people every week, you could be. Just a matter of how fast you want to go. Now, we have opened up registration for our November boot camp. So as soon as you register for the November boot camp, we're going to give you access to the October boot camp. So not only can you get started right away, you basically get started a day, actually 8 days earlier. We've got a whole slew of new things that we're going to be sharing with all of you. While LinkedIn is making all of these changes, while Facebook is making all these changes, we're going to make it easy for you to rank advance and build your teams before the end of the year. So if you haven't registered yet for boot camp, you need to do so ASAP. And one last question. If there's anybody here that's interested in my coaching program, please type coaching. Put your phone number in the chat, and one of my staff members will reach out to you. Coaching is for people that want to go fast. Coaching is for people that want a little extra hand-holding. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.